All right, so this is the fourth part in the series, How to Live Your Best Life. And we've been talking about our process. We want everybody that's connected with the church that I pastor, Allison Park Church, to do four things: to experience God, which is making that choice every day to spend time with Him, and joining together in corporate worship; to live connected, where you find your tribe of people that you're going to do life with that are going to help you become the best version of you; to discover your gift and your purpose, and to begin to serve so that you can begin to live out who God created you to be. And then finally, once you get here, you start to make a difference in the world. And we all recognize the world's a messed up place. There's a lot of brokenness. There's a lot of damage. There's a lot of hurt. There's a lot of need. That's true in our families. That's true in our cities. That's true in our church. That's true in our world. And we can make a difference. Now, our motto as a church is changing the world one life at a time. So it's really, none of us can change the whole world, and none of us can even make massive change by ourselves. But when we all do our part to make a difference in that one life today, to speak that one word of encouragement today, to leverage the opportunities that we have or the skills that we have, to help somebody else, to lift someone else who's hurting or broken. Such a huge, huge factor. Now, let's talk a little bit about how we can do this. First, I can give. One of the things that I love to do with my own finances is to set aside money every month to give to projects where we're helping people in need. We have this program called Kingdom Builders, and we give to provide water to villages that don't have it, especially in Africa, to help rescue people who are caught in human trafficking, to plant churches in areas where there is no church, to be able to provide food through our food distribution centers all throughout the Pittsburgh area, different ways that we can translate the money we make into making a difference. Second, I can serve. I can use my gifts. So once we discover, what our gifts are, and we begin to employ those, we can begin to see the power of what God designed us to be, to begin to make an impact, right? So we can serve. And serving happens all the time. It can happen in a structured, organized way, where you find a ministry that you belong to, where you're beginning to do the things God wired you to do. But it also is really all about looking for spontaneous opportunities to serve, where you can serve somebody you see that's going through a difficult time. Call them, encourage them, write a card to them, do something practical for them. All the time we can make those acts of service. It's like the story of the Good Samaritan, right? You don't want to be so religiously focused that you miss the person who's bleeding on the side of the road that you spontaneously see. Third thing you can do is you can invite. You can invite people in your life into the joy of the discovery you're in of what it is to follow Christ. Inviting people into your life and sharing that part with them, right? Whether that's inviting them to a church service or to an event, or it's inviting them into your life group where you're doing some fun stuff together that they might enjoy, or it's inviting them to read or listen to the things that you're reading and listening to. It just helps to consider making a difference by sharing the joy of what it is to follow Christ with other people. And as we do these things, we can make a huge difference. And every day when you wake up, if you spend that time, focused on experiencing God, and you're in the right atmosphere with other people that are helping you grow, and you know what your gifts are, then you can intentionally make a difference in the world one life at a time, and then you'll be living the best life that God's designed for you.